Take a deep breath in. Decide if you want to stay. If not, have a blessed, beautiful day. Remember, you have free will to accept and reject. So act accordingly and don't just listen to anyone on the internet, because not everyone knows what the fuck they're talking about. And everyone has a certain level of awareness, which means they don't know what they don't know. And if you listen to just anyone and you accept their beliefs as yours, that's what must be expressed in your reality. And again, the key here is, are they in alignment with who I am and where I'm going, which is mostly key, right? So let's go ahead and do this. 44s are significant, right? Which in the deck here means stability. That might be significant. These are collective, so please, 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 with all my content, always take a resonates, leave what does not. If you would like a personal session and or mentorship, you can do so with the link in the bio. We have 525 reshape, which right away always makes you think of subconscious reprogramming, because that's what I teach and that's what I love to teach, because that's how I changed my life, and I continue to change my life, and I continue to change people's lives, right? Not directly me, but me being the catalyst of their personal development and or awakening. So purpose, 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 purpose. Crown chakra might be significant. Let's go ahead and open this up. Ego death might be significant. Like, I literally open up the box, I'm like, this looks like when you open up a coffin. And then I heard death, and I'm like, I don't want to say that. So also being authentic and expressing yourself openly is really key here, because again, it's not up to me how it's received, it's just up to me to be the messenger, right? So be the messenger when you're asked to show up. My nose got itchy. Confirmation. When you're asked to show up, and then you will be rewarded. Okay, because you are protected, and again, when you're authentic, you vibrate the highest, so therefore you receive the highest good. We have addressing any imbalances in your life, being accountable for your actions and choices, taking a moment to check in and reflect, making proactive changes even when difficult. I heal the habit of fear and embrace the habit of trust. This has been an ongoing message today, lingering about making committed decisions to your happiness, right? Again, the course that I'm sharing right now on live is Do Whatever the Fuck Makes Me Happy, which is the course I just posted. And how most people don't do what brings them actual joy because of the fear of like the unknown, right? Because they've never done that. So just keeping in mind that the only place to receive new is in the new, and again, that is uncertainty. So the sooner you can become friends with uncertainty, the sooner you can let go of your comfort zone, whereas everything you already know how it happens. So you're going to receive more, right? If you want different, you must do different. You must do, and by doing, I mean you have to think different, you have to feel different, and then take that action, right? Those habits have to change. So just take accountability over yourself. Are you blocking yourself because you're scared and, what's that word? Procrastinating, right? Or just completely ignoring it and numbing yourself with other things, right? So again, it's giving like maybe wounds, but also becoming self-aware of your needs, right? Which is in the ebook. I'm thinking right now. Human. I have it right here. Human needs. I think that's what it's. Yes. Human needs, page 68 through 69. It talks about the human needs, what they are, and then you can evaluate what your needs are in which order, because we all have different needs based on our conditioning growing up. So with this being said, consider this a call to reflect on the things that feel out of whack in your life. What imbalances have been wearing on you? What steps can you take to address them? You hold the power and the strength to implement change in your life. We're not saying it'll be easy, but with your angels supporting you, remember that the energy you put out is the energy you attract. Adjust accordingly. Take responsibility. And remember, even then, it can't, and I'm going to scratch this out of here. it can be fun and it can be easy, right? Anything that is done for the first time is always going to be a little more complicated because you've never done it. So like, right, it's giving, it's not going to come easier. I mean, it might, that's the thing, it just might. So again, whatever you believe, it's what's going to be expressed. So be very aware of what you're believing and what you're accepting and or rejecting, right? You have the free will to accept or reject. I already mentioned that today. So it feels like this is something that you need like a little reminder on. And if you don't even understand this, then you need to become self-aware that you can accept and reject. You are not your thoughts. You are not your life. You are a spiritual being living in this physical body, experiencing life through the manifestation of your thoughts, your emotions, and your habits, your actions, right? That's what gives you your results. So you can reverse engineer your life to decide what you want and to substitute that energy by subconsciously reprogramming yourself to those programs, self-identity, image, concept, all of that. So it is possible. We're doing it out here. So if you want to join the community, definitely do so. But yeah, that was your message for today. And sacral chakra is very significant today. It's still on the top of the deck. So yeah. Affirmation: I have complete peace from within. It's a decision to be happy. It's a decision to be at peace. It's all a decision. Until or if, not if, okay, maybe backtrack that. It's a decision, but it's a conscious decision, meaning if you're not consciously aware of what you're even vibrating or what you're feeling or you're numbing, then you can't do anything about something you're not aware of, right? If you want to get to your goal, but you're not even aware where you are, how are you going to do that, right? Think about GPS system. For you to get to your designated location, it asks you for your current location. And once you put in the current location and the designation, it sets you up with a guide, right? A guide based on your preferences. So that is exactly how the universe responds to you and your goals. It asks you, where are you? Where do you want to go? And what circumstances, right? What are your needs and your wants? And then the path is given. But you need to know, where are you? If you're not aware where you are, then how can you work your way towards where you want to go? So, again, take over this. If it doesn't, I love you. Have a blessed, beautiful day. I will see you again very soon. Remember, when you see my face, bring out your journal, bring out your ebook, and all your tools.